Today, we're diving into something lots of creators chase, YouTube virality. You actually sent us some fascinating sources about a specific tool, the YouSEO app. It claims to, well, streamline this whole complex thing. So our mission today is to really unpack how it supposedly helps turn those viral dreams into, reality. What jumps out right away is YouSEO's big promise, helping you create click-driven and trending content. And for any creator, that's often the biggest hurdle, right? Cracking that code.
Exactly. And what's quite interesting here, I think, is how it bundles everything together. All these different elements, but in one app, usually you might be juggling several tools, maybe different websites or methods. So this seems designed to consolidate that whole preparation and creation process, addressing how kind of fragmented optimization can be.
Okay, so consolidation is key. But how does it actually do it? The sources point to some really crucial areas. First up, trending video titles. We all know titles are vital for that first click, but trending, how does an app nail that?
Well, that's where it gets interesting. The implication is that these titles aren't just catchy. They're supposed to leverage current search trends, what people are looking for now. Think about YouTube's algorithm. It's always figuring out what's popular, what's getting engagement.
Right.
So an app trying to pinpoint those trending keywords, it's aiming to give your video an edge in discoverability from the get-go.
Aligning with what's already buzzing. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's more than titles, right? It mentions generating detailed and SEO-friendly video descriptions.
Yeah, super important.
SEO can feel like, well, a dark art to many. How does UCO simplify that?
Yeah.
And why bother?
That's a great point. It's not just about sounding professional. An SEO-friendly description is fundamental for discoverability, for YouTube search. Imagine the system scanning text trying to figure out what is this video actually about.
Okay.
Good optimization means using the words and phrases people genuinely search for. That's how you capture organic traffic. Viewers finding you naturally.
Not just through paid ads.
Exactly. That's the sustainable way to grow, the
Right.
gold standard.
Got it. But what about the visuals, the first thing you actually see? The sources say it helps create eye-catching and click-driven thumbnails. Getting that visual right feels so subjective, almost like an art. How can a tool help there?
It's that immediate visual pitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
The sources suggest YouSEO might offer design help, maybe templates based on what tends to work well, data-backed elements, perhaps.
Okay.
And beyond that, it also mentions helping with hashtags and tags, saying they help boost views. These aren't just decoration.
Right.
They're critical for categorizing your content, making sure it reaches the right people in that vast YouTube ocean. Properly tagged videos are easier to find in the library.
Okay, so that covers getting people to the video. Titles, SEO, thumbnails, tags. But clicks aren't everything. You need to keep them watching.
Sure.
And the sources specifically say YouSEO can help with your video script that keeps your audience engaged. This all sounds incredibly thorough, almost like a magic bullet.
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? An app can definitely offer structure, maybe pacing ideas, hooks based on data. But truly unique breakout content that often comes from creativity, right? An authentic voice, a connection that's, hard to just automate.
The human touch.
Exactly. UCO seems aimed at optimizing the delivery and the discoverability, but the actual spark, the core idea, the storytelling, that still needs to come from the creator. Think of it as a toolkit, perhaps, not a replacement for your vision.
Okay, that's a helpful distinction.
Yeah.
So if we boil this deep dive down, UCO positions itself as this comprehensive toolkit, covering content prep and creation, all focused on hitting viral potential and boosting organic traffic. It assists with titles, descriptions, thumbnails, tags, even scripts. Try to integrate what's often been a very sort of piecemeal approach for creators.
Right. Which really brings up a fascinating final thought, I think. What does the rise of these kinds of all-in-one tools, like UCO, actually mean? What does it mean for the future of making content? And maybe even for how we define virality itself.
That's a big question. Does it make sophisticated optimization more accessible to everyone?
More.
Or does it risk making content feel a bit samey as everyone chases the algorithm?
Yeah.
Definitely something to consider. How these integrated tools might keep shaping online content and how you, as a creator or viewer, see that balance between tech and, well, that unique human spark. Food for thought as you navigate the ever-changing digital world.